I just don't want it posted on social media or anything.
I don't post it. We just go over the stats.
That's fine. Because like I tell our girls, I don't care who scores as long as we score.
Huh?
I said I don't care who scores as long as we score.
Right.
I know people want to know, but
that's the only way I do it.
Alright, so getting ready to start off our second game of the night. Got the 11-5 Waynesboro Middle School Wildcats taking on the 14-2 Lewis County Panthers. We have no Pace Butler tonight for Waynesboro, so Lawson Stegall going to start in his spot tonight. As Lewis County wins the tip. McDonald has it, guarded by Stegall. Gets it in the high post to Banks. Banks pass to Tanner. Is up and good for a wide open layup. Van Vliet throws it up to Harris. Harris back to Beavis. Beavis for three. No good. And McDonald, I believe, grabbed the miss and put it back in, and one for the, now heading to the line. That foul was on number 21, Lawson Stegall. Holds free throw is good. Wildcats going to need some players to step up tonight without the rim protection from Butler that they usually get to enjoy. If they want to win this one against a solid Lewis County team, Bryant has it and gives it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet throws it to Stegall. Stegall in the corner to Beavis. Beavis back to Stegall. Stegall back to Beavis. Beavis back to Stegall. He's setting up the offense. Stegall throws it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet pass goes out of bounds. Was deflected. So Wildcats still going to have it. Stegall passes it in to Van Vliet. Van Vliet back to Stegall. Stegall throws it to Bryant. Bryant to Van Vliet. Van Vliet for three. No good. And yep.
You don't need this one, do you?
Probably not. You know what that?
Huh? Kobe.
With Kobe tripped over his own player there, so had to travel. Bryant wide open for three. Good. Banks throws it up to Tanner for three. Good. That's Cole for three. Van Vliet throws it to Beavis. Beavis dribbles across half court. Gives it back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet crashes in, loses it, and throws up to Tanner. And Tanner doesn't seems like every time he doesn't try to crash, every time he sees a white jersey pick up the ball, he just takes off. So Van Vliet gives it to Stegall. Stegall back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet crosses that court. Up to Bryant. Bryant for three, but traveled before he got it. So the three-pointer does not count. Tanner. I guess he did something wrong. Kobe passes it into Tanner. Tanner. Guarded by Stegall. Tanner throws it to Banks. Banks drives inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Picked up by Harris. Van Vliet. Left-handed layup. No good. Harris nearly grabbed the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. Pass. Tanner over to Banks. Wide open layup. Something good. Lewis County off to a fast start here. 12-3. Stegall throws it up. Tipped out of bounds. Wildcats still have it. Stegall. The inbounds passer here. Passes it into Van Vliet. Van Vliet crosses half court. Gives it to Beavis. Beavis over to Stegall. Stegall back to Beavis. Beavis over to Bryant. Bryant for three. Good. And tip and goes out of bounds. Lewis County still going to have it. 2:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Banks reverse layups up and in. That's where they're really going to miss Butler or not. Usually that would have never happened. Bryant crosses half court, gives it up to Stegall. Stegall gives it to Harris. Harris layup, no good, and fouled by Van Vliet. On the rebound is Kobe. As Franks checks in for Van Vliet. McDonald throws it over to Kobe. Kobe back to Tanner. Tanner down the wall. Yep. So Wildcats finally get a start. Bryant throws up to Beavis. Good catch there from Beavis. Bryant throws up to Stegall. Stegall gets it across that court to Franks. Franks back to Stegall. Try to get it to Stegall. Pass deflected out of bounds by Banks. Stegall throws it into Harris. Harris tipped out of bounds again by Banks. Stegall throws it into Beavis. Beavis. No, finally. I'm not sure what he's complaining about. You can't put somebody in a chokehold in basketball. It was a foul on, I believe that, McDonald. Beavis passes it into Harris. Harris over to Stegall. Stegall in the corner to Franks. Franks. Double dribble. .136 left to play in the first quarter. The score is the Panthers 14, Wildcats 6. Van Vliet goes to check back in. And Hall drives in and gets fouled. Gonna get 2 free throws here with a chance to go up double figures. free throw hole is good. Van Vliet checks in for Stegall.
Hey, during the between quarters, we're going to do the stats. I got them for the girls' game.
Second free throw from hole is good. After the first quarter is over, we're going to be doing the stats for the girls' game. Van Vliet's pass, Franks to Harris. Harris pass stolen. McDonald's layup no good. Holden grabs the rebound and tries to put it back in. No good. Van Vliet takes it across half court and stolen by McDonald. Or Banks, no. McDonald has it up top. 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kobe back to Tanner. McDonald. Step back three. Yep, traveled. That's an NBA call.
Yeah. What's that guy that does that all the time with the beard? What's his name?
James Harden.
Yeah. He's going to get the James Harden call.
Van Vliet in the corner to Beavis. Beavis for three. Good. And passes on the money. Carry or something. Golly. Tanner has it in the corner. Tried to give it to Kobe. Cutting across. Tanner gets it inside the hole. Hole backing down. Beavis. Another reverse layup up and in to give the Panthers a 9-point lead. At the end of the first quarter, it's 18-9. Now we're going to do some. We're going to tell you.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible. And
I know. They're their team first.
So we're going to tell you the stats from the girls' game. Starting off with Lewis County, we had number 3 Carroll with 3, number 12 Connor with 3, number 15 Kellogg with 2, number 22 Smith with 6, and number 23 Dahl with 4. Now moving on to the Lady Cats, we only had 3 people scored a night for them. We had Lou Prater with 17, Caber Carroll with 6, and Ava Ashley with 2. And that's the scoring for the girls' game as we're waiting on the boys' game to resume.
button. You can also comment on the videos in real time or after the fact. We do ask that if you do make comments, please keep them civil. If enough people finally do subscribe, you won't have to hear me begging for subscriptions anymore. So please, if you would, subscribe to the channel.
That one guy takes off every time it doesn't press.
Keep asking you to click the thumbs up button below the video to like this video. That does also help the channel. Now enjoy the rest of the game.
The second quarter started off here. Wildcats down 9-18. Bryant has it over to Franks in the corner to Van Vliet. Van Vliet for three, no good. Rebounded by Kobe. Van Vliet has it, gives it to Banks. Banks tries to get inside, walked, but no call. Hall trying to get inside, walk again. Banks gives up to Kobe, gets a layup to put Lewis County back up by double digits. Beavis, layup, late whistle, but gets fouled, so Beavis going to the line. Beavis, first free throw is good. Second free throw is also good from Beavis. McDonald. He gives it up to Banks. Banks loses his dribble. Good. Passes it off to Tanner. Kobe. To Hole. Hole drives inside. Gives it up to Banks. Banks trying to get inside. 3 from Kobe. It's good. Wow, what a shot. Pass stolen again. Tanner puts it up and in. Van Vliet. Pass is stolen again by Tanner. Tanner gets another leg, misses it. And double dribble in the corner from Tanner. Now, Stigall checking in for Van Vliet. Franks gets it into Beavis. Beavis up to Stigall. Stigall crosses half court. Catch from Harris. Bryant for 3, no good. And none of them even crashed. They have 1 guy rebounding and 4 taking off down the floor just to miss the layup. So Wildcats have it as it goes out of bounds. Stigall gets it into Franks. Franks gives it to Davis, nearly stolen. Gives it to Stigall. Stigall, good catch from Harris. Harris layups up and in. Banks drives inside. Hole. Gets it inside to Banks. Banks backing down Harris. Puts it up and gets fouled. Lewis County team is obviously pretty talented. Banks free throw's no good. Second free throw from Banks is good. Lewis County gets out of the press. Backing up to half court. Trap. Franks gets it across half court. Stolen by Banks. Gives it up to Tanner. Tanner's layups up and in. Franks up to Beavis. Beavis gets it across half court. Beavis in the corner to Harris. Harris back to Beavis. Beavis back to Stigall. Stigall. Good pass to Harris. Frank's jump shot, no good. And charge called on Banks. Got to make sure you get back against this Lewis County team. They obviously like to get out and run. So we got Bryant and Van Vliet coming in for Harris and Franks. Van Vliet drives inside, gets it out to Stigall. Stigall, side step 3, no good. Rebounded by Beavis. Beavis puts it up, no good. And hustles back. Kobe's layup up and in. Lewis County on a big run here. Bryant gives it to Stigall. Stigall stolen again. Kobe. Kobe's left-handed layups up and in. Stigall. As I have a timeout here from Wayne County, down 32-13 in the second quarter.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible and free for you, the viewer. Now is the time where I ask you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. What does subscribing to this channel mean exactly? Does it mean you have to pay for something? No, you will never have to pay for anything on this channel. It will always be completely free for you to watch thanks to our sponsors. By subscribing to the channel, you are helping the channel to grow and more people can enjoy these videos. The one thing you will need is a Gmail account, or otherwise known as a Google account. Do you have to pay for a Google account? No, it's a free service. If you do not already have a Gmail account, go to google.com and create an account by clicking the blue sign in button at the top of the page. Once you have done that, come back to the channel and click on the subscribe button, and you can also comment on the videos in real time or after the fact. We do ask that if you do make comments, to please keep them civil. If enough people finally do subscribe, you won't have to hear me begging for subscriptions anymore, so please, if you would, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. I will, however.
So after the timeout, Wildcats have it down 19 in the second quarter. Beavis gives it to Stegall. Stegall, fake pass, drives in, gives it up to Bryant. Bryant back to Stegall. Stegall back to Beavis. Beavis drives inside, back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet floaters up and in. Banks has it, swings it across the court to Tanner. Tanner back to Hull. Lewis County taking their time here. Kobe for three. Good. Beavis. Up to Stegall. Stegall fires in the post to Mosley. Mosley's layups up and in. Good cut and pass there from Stegall and Mosley. Banks drives inside in the corner to Tanner. Tanner for three. Good. Beavis over to Stegall. Stegall hands it off to Bryant. Bryant gives it to Van Vliet in the low post. Van Vliet puts it up. No good. Mosley gets the rebound. No good. And Lewis County has it running up the floor. 33 seconds left to go. Hull gets it to Tanner. Tanner, spin layup. Something good to put Lewis County up to 23. Stegall nearly loses it. Hands it off to Bryant. Bryant back to Stegall. Stegall deep three. No good. And goes out of bounds. Beavis' pass just deflected. 3.5 seconds left. Beavis. And another whistle here. Delay of game on 14 Watt. Banks. Beavis passes it in, stolen. Half court shot, no good. So after a rough first half, Waynesboro Middle School Wildcats down 17-40 to the Lewis County Panthers.
Be right back with some stats.
Be right back with the stats.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible and free for you, the viewer. Now is the time where I ask you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. What does subscribing to this channel mean exactly? Does it mean you have to pay for something? No, you will never have to pay for anything on this channel. It will always be completely free for you to watch thanks to our sponsors. By subscribing to the channel, you are helping the channel to grow and more people can enjoy these videos. The one thing you will need is a Gmail account, or otherwise known as a Google account. Do you have to pay for a Google account? No, it's a free service. If you do not already have a Gmail account, Go to google.com and create an account by clicking the blue sign in button at the top of the page. Once you have done that, come back to the channel and click on the subscribe button, and you can also comment on the videos in real time or after the fact. We do ask that if you do make comments, to please keep them civil. If enough people finally do subscribe, you won't have to hear me begging for subscriptions anymore, so please, if you would, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. I will, however, keep asking you to click the thumbs up button below the video to like this video. That does also help the channel. Now enjoy the rest of the game.
Stats after the first half. We're going to start with Lewis County here. We got number 4, Kobe with 10, number 14, Banks with 8, number 20, Turner with 13, Tanner with 13, and number 22, Hull with 9. Then moving over to Waynesboro, we got number 2, Van Vliet with 2, number 15, Bryant with 6, number 20, Harris with 2, number 31, Mosley with 2, and number 35, Beavis with 5. That's the stats for the first half. All right, so resuming play here in the third quarter. Wildcats down 40-17. Tanner has it, guarded by Stegall. Gives it up to Banks in the high post, puts it up and in for the layup. Stegall. Hands it off to Beavis. Beavis gives it to Harris. Harris over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet throws it back out to Harris. Harris over to Bryant. Bryant. Good catch from Harris. Harris tries to get it in the low post to Van Vliet. Gets stolen. Banks travels. So Wildcats going to have it. 5:08 left to go in the third quarter. Down 42-17. Van Vliet over to Bryant. Bryant thought about the three. Gives it back in the high post. Harris. Bryant back to Stegall. Stegall over out to Harris. Over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Pass to Beavis. Beavis picks up his dribble, gives it to Stegall. Stegall out to Harris. Harris back to Stegall. Harris out back to Stegall. Stegall just dribbling at the top. Running the rock. Throws it in the corner to Bryant. Bryant gives it back to Stegall. Stegall gives it back to Beavis. Beavis throws it to Stegall. Long possession here from the Wildcats. Stegall tries to get inside, falls down. Tanner has it. The three, no good. And Tanner grabs the miss and have an and one from Hull. Free throw is good. Oh. Bryant passes it into Beavis. Beavis. Throws it over to Harris. Harris out to Stegall. And Stegall jump pass to Harris, gets stolen. Deep three from Kobe, he's good. Stegall over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet out to Bryant. Bryant over to Beavis. Beavis to Stegall. Stegall to Harris. Harris back to Stegall. Stegall takes a screen from Beavis. Beavis over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet trying to get it to Beavis inside. Can't give it to him. Stegall. Hands it off to Bryant. Bryant over to Harris. Harris back to Bryant. Bryant for three. Good. Banks, layup's good. Bryant over to Harris. Harris back to Bryant. To Stegall. Stegall. Pull up three. No good. Falls down on the rebound. Harris grabs it. Back to Bryant. Bryant steps into a three. Air ball. Harris saves it from going out. And somehow Hull comes out with it. And Banks gets in for an easy floater. Bryant back to Stegall. Stegall takes the screen from Harris. Back to Bryant and Timeout from Wildcats.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible and free for you, the viewer. Now is the time where I ask you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. What does subscribing to this channel mean exactly? Does it mean you have to pay for something? No, you will never have to pay for anything on this channel. It will always be completely free for you to watch thanks to our sponsors. By subscribing to the channel, you are helping the channel to grow and more people can enjoy these videos. The one thing you will need is a Gmail account, or otherwise known as a Google account. Do you have to pay for a Google account? No. It's
Have it. Start the third quarter. Beavis passes it into Mosley. Mosley back to Van Vliet in the corner to Beavis. Beavis dribbles out of the trap to Van Vliet. Van Vliet back to Beavis. Beavis. It's all about the three. Gives it back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet to Bryant. Bryant maybe got away with a walk there. Beavis. High pass caught by Van Vliet. Van Vliet to Bryant. Bryant back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Gets trapped, tips it up, stolen, and fires it all the way down the court to Tanner. Banks drives inside. Kick out to McDonald. McDonald for three, no good. Rebounded by Mosley. Fires it ahead to Harris. Mosley wide open under the goal. Catches it, puts it up and in. Banks to McDonald. McDonald stolen by either Mosley or Beavis. Van Vliet gets inside, fade away, shot, no good. 8 seconds left. Kobe. Tanner blocked by Mosley. And that after 3 quarters, Lewis County 52, Waynesboro 22.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible and free for you, the viewer. Now is the time where I ask you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. What does subscribing to this channel mean exactly? Does it mean you have to pay for something? No, you will never have to pay for anything on this channel. It will always be completely free for you to watch thanks to our sponsors. By subscribing to the channel, you are helping the channel to grow and more people can enjoy these videos. The one thing you will need is a Gmail account, or otherwise known as a Google account. Do you have to pay for a Google account? No, it's a free service. If you do not already have a Gmail account, go to google.com and create an account by clicking the blue sign in button at the top of the page. Once you have done that, come back to the channel and click on the subscribe button, and you can also comment on the videos in real time or after the fact. We do ask that if you do make comments, to please keep them civil. If enough people finally do subscribe, you won't have to hear me begging for subscriptions anymore. So please, if you would, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it.
After the timeout, Beavis, or after the 3 quarters of play, Beavis catches it in the backcourt, dribbles up, hand off to Van Vliet. Van Vliet over to Bryant. Bryant back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet gets it into Mosley, and Mosley back out to Bryant. Bryant back to Harris. Harris back to Bryant, and foul on Tanner. Trying to front Mosley there. Mosley in the corner, stolen by Tanner. Tanner. And a charge called on Banks. Gives it in to Beavis. Beavis throws it up to Van Vliet, to Beavis, to Bryant. To Beavis under the goal. Good pump fake, puts it up and in. Banks gets inside, tries to do a step back, loses it, gets it back to Banks. Banks, what's the call? Push on Mosley, I believe. Yep. Now, passing it in, it's McDonald over to Tanner. Tanner wasn't looking for the pass, the guy on the high post, but Tanner for three, good. Beavis. Van Vliet. Over to Harris. Harris gives it up to Van Vliet. Van Vliet back to Harris. Harris gives it in the corner to Van Vliet. Van Vliet gives it to Harris. Harris gets it to Mosley, post up. Mosley up and in. Banks gives it out to Tanner. Tanner takes the double screen. Banks pops out and gets it, drives inside, kick out three to Tanner is no good. Flops after he shoots it. And Van Vliet gives it up to Beavis. Beavis up to Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Pass is stolen by Banks. Banks secures it after lost it. And deep three from McDonald, no good. And Beavis secures the rebound. Van Vliet drives inside, gets fouled. Gonna get 2 free throws on the running clock. Someone saying no, no, no way for some reason. Now Van Vliet going to the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Van Vliet makes the second free throw. And Franks checks in for Van Vliet. Banks. Kobe back to Banks. Banks tries to get inside, kick out three. No good. Rebounded by Mosley. Gives it to Franks. Franks throws it to Bryant. Bryant gets up the court. Bryant, no good. Gives it up to McDonald. McDonald fires it ahead. Deflected, goes out of bounds. Somehow it's going to be Wildcat ball. And take a timeout here.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible and free for you, the viewer. Now is the time where I ask you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. What does subscribing to this channel mean exactly? Does it mean you have to pay for something? No, you will never have to pay for anything on this channel. It will always be completely free for you to watch thanks to our sponsors. By subscribing to the channel, you are helping the channel to grow and more people can enjoy these videos. The one thing you will need is a Gmail account, or otherwise known as a Google account. Do you have to pay for a Google account?
Franks gives it to Bogus. Bogus travels. Running clock here with 50 seconds left. Just now getting some guys that don't usually get to play in. Not sure why it's doing so long. Game's been decided for a while. Shots up and good for... He's not even on the roster. 35, not on the roster here. Bogus gives it to Franks. Franks dribbles out to Bogus. Bogus, mid-range jump shot, no good. Mosley puts it up and in, and one for Mosley. And I think they're actually going to stop the clock here. Yep. 7 seconds left. Mosley's free throw. It's no good. And loses it. Got a foul on 30 Watt. Yep, that's a foul on Unger. And they're just going to dribble the game out. What the heck? So, at the end of the game, the final score is, took the dang score off there so fast, couldn't tell what we scored, but Lewis County scored 51-57. You remember what we scored?
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible and free for you, the viewer. Now is the time where I ask you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. What does subscribing to this channel mean exactly? Does it mean you have to pay for something? No, you will never have to pay for anything on this channel. It will always be completely free for you to watch thanks to our sponsors. By subscribing to the channel, you are helping the channel to grow and more people can enjoy these videos. The one thing you will need is a Gmail account, or otherwise known as a Google account. Do you have to pay for a Google account? No, it's a free service. If you do not already have a Gmail account, go to google.com and create an account by clicking the blue sign in button at the top of the page. Once you have done that, come back to the channel and click on the subscribe button, and you can also comment on the videos in real time or after the fact. We do ask that if you do make comments, to please keep them civil. If enough people finally do subscribe, you won't have to hear me begging for subscriptions anymore, so please, if you would, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. I will, however, keep asking you to click the thumbs up button below the video to like this video. That does also help the channel. Now enjoy the rest of the game.
So a few stats here at the end of the game. Had the Lewis County Panthers beating the Waynesboro-Moscow Wildcats 57-27. And starting off with the stats for Lewis County here, we had number 4, Kobe with 13, number 20, Tanner with 12, number 22, Hall with 16, number 24, Aldrich with 14, and number 35, Whitehead with 2. Now moving over to the Waynesboro stats, had number 35, Beavis with 7, number 20, Harris with 2, number 15, Bryant with 9, number 2, Van Vliet with 5, and number 31, Mosley, with 6. So that's all the stats here for the game. Invite you to join us tomorrow for the Wayne County High School Wildcats first game after Christmas break. We'll be in Richland. But that'll be it for tonight. We'll see you.